YouTube family. Hey, I know I can be what I want to be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Be mindful. Be careful. Believe in yourself. Have you ever been on a team or in a relationship where it felt like they was trying to one-up you? Yeah, you probably were. They didn't like the fact that you was excelling. They develop a poor self-image of themselves, seeing you get ahead. Yeah, they hated that. You thought they was ambitious or driven when all they was trying to do is drive you into the ground. Security versus insecurity. You get the hint. Today's video is about how do we overcome feeling inadequate? How do we overcome feeling inadequate? Now, what is this? What is feeling inadequate and how do you overcome it? But what is it though? It's low self-esteem. It's the struggle to feel good about oneself. It's unhappiness. It's an inferiority complex. It's lacking the quality or quantity. Insufficient. It's not enough. Feeling inadequate. Now, how do you overcome this? How do we overcome feeling inadequate? You see, this feeling of being less than can be crippling. It can cause a person to shut down or withdraw. I want to take a deeper dive beneath the surface, and we'll see that this feeling has nothing to do with our abilities or our performative output. It may have a lot more to do with our self-confidence. Feeling inadequate. Now, how do you overcome this? How do we overcome feeling inadequate? Relax. Regulate your emotions. Practice being kind to yourself. This is how you overcome feeling inadequate. You want to have a clear mind when you're in these difficult, uncomfortable situations. This will help you manage the data you collect and reduce the stress on your nervous system. This is how you overcome feeling inadequate. Remember, we all have or will feel inadequate at some point in time in our lives. Whether we feel we're not smart enough, strong enough, in some cases, we don't even believe we look good enough. This is how you overcome feeling inadequate is relax and practice being kind to yourself and do an audit. Yeah, this is another way how you overcome feeling inadequate is to do an audit. Examine your report. All the statements and opinions people had on you, you haven't been fairly presented. So this is how you overcome feeling inadequate. It's some strengths you have that haven't been accounted for. So doing an audit is how you can overcome feeling it's how you overcome feeling inadequate. You see, speaking of accountability, you didn't get here by yourself. Nah. You didn't develop low self-esteem by yourself. You could have been in an environment or have a caregiver who modeled low self-esteem. And you could have been somebody's punching bag who had low self-esteem. That's why they was overly critical and they fragile themselves. And they have the tendency to inwardly or outwardly laugh at your pain. But doing audit and scrap that old report is how you overcome feeling inadequate. Yeah. Replace that old report with your strengths and strengthen them. Yeah. Remind yourself. Remember who you are is what I'm saying. This is how you overcome feeling inadequate. Remember what you already bring to the table. Whether you're the table, the chairs, if you even the tablecloth, remember who you are is how you overcome feeling inadequate. Yeah. We have to improve in some areas, true, but we can't ignore our strong suits. This is how you overcome feeling inadequate. Overcomers. Pace is important. Overcoming is not a race. So let's take some strides towards reasonable expectations. No one came out the gate an expert at everything. Nobody has. But since you are alive and living on this earth, mean you have a purpose and a place overcomer. So now that we are sufficient in ourselves, claim anything coming of us. But our sufficiency is from God overcomer. You don't have to be alone on this. You are not alone on this. Cast your cares and trust in the Lord because you are capable. You are capable to overcome anything life throw at you. You are capable of conquering your goals. Yeah, you are a conqueror. You are complete. And if you trust in the Most High, you will lack nothing. So you don't have to feel uncomfortable or feel dumb about anything you do. We'll never get everything right. We'll never know all the answers, but let's follow the one with all the answers and we will overcome. High five, like, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.